Everyone, Vita's 850 back with another deck review. Today we got the Teliad decks from Passion playing cards. There is the Heron, which is basically a standard one, and the Alfred one. There was supposed to be a third, the Teliad Dur, but they did not get enough funding for the stretch goal, so it was not produced, unfortunately. The Teliad is basically represents a fantasy world. It's all about nature, life, and harmony. The Alfred, by the way, stands for immortal, represents more of a timeless, eternal life. And each suit is represented by a different type of being. We'll get into that. This one says Passion, Italian design playing cards on top. Teliad Heron on the bottom. Nice gold foil. And basically a matte finish for the tuck case. This one says Teliad Alfred in a green foil. And it's got dragon scales for an embossing on the tuck case. Instead of like a standard embossing, it's actually got dragon scales. That's pretty cool. Onto the sides. This one is upside down. It says Teliad Alfred, a deck of playing cards from Passion. And this one says a deck of playing cards from Passion. On this side, you get some kind of foreign language, no idea what that says. The top, makes what on the top here for both of them. It says playing cards, poker size on both of them. This one has foil, of course. Foil all the way around. Gold foil and the green foil. The bottom says printed on classic finish in Taiwan by Legends Playing Card Company, designed by Passion Playing Cards. In collaboration with Association Culturelle Colored, I don't know what it says. This one, it actually has writing on it, but they did like a white on white, which is a horrible decision because it's really hard to read. They should have done it in green foil or in green ink or black or something, so it's actually visible. Of course, it might be worse because of the cellophane, but not necessarily. Now this one, got a bit of a hump on it for some reason. It's got the back design in gold foil, very nice. No seal. On a flap, more gold foil and more gold foil. Nothing on the inside. This one does not have the back design on it, but it's got a dragon on there. Parts of a dragon. Almost looks like a fist. Nice foil. And a custom seal on this one, stamp type seal. It says Teliad Alfred, 530 out of 1,000. That's all they produced. Not sure how many they produced on that one. On the flap, more gold foil, dragon details. And same in there. Nothing on the inside of the tuck case. Let's start off with this one. The cards, they're not white. They got a bit of a weathered look to them. These are the jokers. It's a joker in the corners, and it's a weird figure of like, all sorts of different things going on there. Half monster, half human. The other one's the same. Apparently, except that it says joker in a reddish color, and that's in a black color, or blue color, whatever it is. Apparently, these were inspired by the jokers from the Dal Negro decks. It's not a surprise since they're from Italy, the creators. So we're going to take inspiration from decks in Italy. And I've done reviews on Dal Negros before in the past, so you can check that out. I don't think I have them anymore though. The fonts and the indexes on this deck were inspired by runic alphabet. I'm not familiar with the runic alphabet, but kind of interesting. You get to the aces. They're completely custom. There's a face in that one. The ace of hearts is actually the important one in this deck, not the ace of spades. It says Teliad Heron. Deck of playing cards from Passion on the bottom. Red and blue colors in the index. That's kind of interesting. But then you continue on. The clubs. More eyes. It's watching you. And the diamonds, which has a one-way element to it. For court cards, I'll get into it momentarily. First of all, I gotta let you know that the spades represent the orcs, hearts represent humans, clubs represent elves, and diamonds represent dwarfs. So there's a dwarf. Everything's completely custom. That would be the elves. More dwarfs. More elves, I believe. There's a humans, as the Ferengi would say in Star Trek. Human. And those crazy looking things. The orcs. Completely custom, 100%. Fantasy themed. Nicely done. We'll get to the back design momentarily. I apologize if I'm going fast. You can always pause and rewind. Here's the number cards, custom pips, kind of a blue on black and blue on red. 100, 50% custom for this deck. And then the back design. It's a nice back design in red. Nice details in there. I like it. This, I believe, is the same as the prototype deck I reviewed several months ago. If you remember that one, but the faces, well, I guess they're similar. On to the other one. Where the hell is it? Oh, it's inside the tuckers, duh. This one's a bit different. The Jokers, in this one you get this tree monster. And it says Joker in the corner in that same font. It's got silver metallic inks on the faces. And on the backs. The back design is actually dragon scales with some dragons on there. It's a dragon back. It's pretty cool. In green color. The other Joker has a writing in a reddish color, and it's a wizard. It's Gandalf. Actually, no, probably not. Well, it could be. Anyways, the aces, you can see custom silver in the metallic inks and the indexes. And on the pip, custom ace of spades. Again, the ace of hearts is the important one. It says Elfin on there. And there's the clubs, metallic inks. Another thing I noticed is in the indexes they have a gold color in the corners. There's the ace of diamonds. Custom pips in this one, different than the other deck. The artwork also a little bit different for the court cards. Similar, I guess, in some ways, but like if you look at the other Queen of Hearts, you'll see she's definitely different to some extent. Silver pips for the clubs and the spades, and a dark red for the hearts and the diamonds. And then different style of pips and orientation of the pips in this one. They also feature gold pips in the middle pips, as you can see. And that is that. Printed by Legends playing cards, of course. Classic finish in stock. So it's a good quality. Similar to a bicycle. Maybe a little bit better. I'm not, 100% one way or the other. That's kind of cool. The corners and everything, the indexes. And this one actually has white faces, as you can see, whereas this one has a weathered look, a dirty look. So I like it. They're pretty cool. I really like this dragon back. And the other back design too. I really wish the Dura deck had hit the funding goal, but it didn't happen. There's always, possibility in the future. But they're pretty cool. They handle pretty good. You can check them out. Check out PassionPlayingCards.com. I didn't see anything available on the website, but you can get more information there, and you might be able to contact them and find out how to get them. I don't think they're available at CollectiblePlayingCards.com as of yet, but they might be in the future. Don't forget to check out CollectiblePlayingCards.com. There are tons of beautiful decks of cards available there. Use the code VJOSE32 to save 10% on your order. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Thumbs up. See you next time. Thanks for watching.